Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the muscle cars that make our hearts race and our palms sweat. Today, we're talking about something that's been the stuff of late-night dreams for gearheads like us. The 2026 Ford Mustang Cobra R. This isn't just another refresh or a mild tweak. Ford's special vehicle team has gone all out to create a track monster that's still street legal, blending that iconic pony car heritage with cutting-edge engineering that'll have you glued to your seat. Picture this, over 800 horsepower roaring from under the hood, a body sculpted for speed like it was born on a wind tunnel floor, and a price tag that says exclusive without screaming unattainable. I've spent hours poring over the details. And trust me, this beast is set to redefine what American muscle can do in 2026. So grab your coffee, hit that like button if you're already hyped, and let's break it down step by step, starting right here in the driveway with the exterior that turns heads before you. Even twist the key. Let's kick things off with the front end. Because from the moment you approach this Cobra R, it's like staring down a predator ready to pounce. The grille is massive and unapologetically bold. Think a wide, aggressive maw that's not just for show, but engineered to suck in massive amounts of air to feed that supercharged V8 lurking inside. It's flanked by razor-sharp LED headlights that slice through the night like laser beams, with integrated daytime running lights that give it this futuristic glow, almost like the car is winking at you, daring you to challenge it. The hood. Oh man, it's got these massive vents punched right into it. Functional power domes that scream forced induction and help dump hot air while adding that classic Cobra bulge for an extra dose of intimidation. The whole front fascia is lower and wider than your standard Mustang, with carbon fiber accents on the splitter that not only look killer, but actively generate downforce to keep the nose planted during high-speed corners. It's aggressive without being cartoonish pure. Purposeful design that says this car was built to hunt apexes, not just cruise boulevards. And the color options? We're talking race red with black accents, or the new shadow black metallic that shifts in the light like it's alive. Up close, you can see the meticulous fit and finish. Every panel gap is tight, every seam purposeful, making it feel like a $1 million supercar wrapped in affordable American attitude. Swinging around to the side profile now. And wow, does the Cobra R own the lane like nothing else? The stance is planted wider track, flared fenders that accommodate those massive 20-inch lightweight forged wheels wrapped in sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, the kind that grip like they're glued to the asphalt. From here, you get the full sweep of the aerodynamic wizardry. Those sculpted side skirts aren't just for style. They're vented to smooth airflow and reduce drag, channeling air back to the massive rear diffuser without a hitch. The door sills are etched with Cobra R badging and glowing script, a subtle flex that reminds you this is limited production gold. Only a few thousand will ever hit the roads starting late next year. Hood vents flow seamlessly into the quarter panels, and if you look closely, you'll spot the carbon fiber roof panel that's optional but standard on higher trims, shaving weight and adding rigidity for those twisty back roads. The mirrors are sleek aero blades with integrated turn signals, and the window line tapers just right, giving it that fastback silhouette that's been turning stomachs since the 60s but updated with modern flair. It's longer and lower than the GT, with a wheelbase that promises stability without sacrificing agility side. View alone makes you want to fire it up and carve canyons all day. No wonder early leaks had enthusiasts losing sleep. This profile isn't just pretty, it's a promise of physics-defying fun, alright? Circling back to the rear, and if the front is the snarl, this is the bite. The taillights are these slim, tri-bar LEDs that stack vertically like a venomous cobra's hood flaring out, pulsing with brake lights that could stop traffic from a mile away. The trunk lid? Domed and fitted with a massive carbon fiber wing adjustable. Of course, for track days where you crank it up for extra downforce or dial it back for highway runs. Below that, the quad exhaust tips roar out from a blacked-out diffuser that's wider than a runway, complete with active valves that let you go from a refined burble to full-on thunder depending on your mood. The rear bumper is sculpted with deep air extractors that pull heat from the brakes and diff, keeping everything cool under pressure. And those same flared fenders wrap around beefy rear haunches that hint at the torque vectoring all-wheel steering lurking beneath. It's all wrapped in that same premium paint with heat-rejecting properties to keep the cabin chill during spirited drives. Stand here long enough, and you can almost hear the supercharger whine building in your imagination. The rear end isn't just a pretty exit. It's engineered aggression, ready to launch you forward while looking back at the competition like they're standing still. Now, Let's pop the door and slide into the interior, where Ford's nailed that perfect balance of raw cockpit intensity and surprising everyday usability. You drop into these massive Recaro Sport bucket seats. Carbon fiber backed with Alcantara suede in red. Stitching that hugs you like a racing harness, without feeling like one bolstered. Just right for cornering at triple-digit speeds, but comfy enough for a grocery run. The door panels are a mix of soft-touch leather and exposed carbon fiber weaves, with illuminated sills that light up Cobra R as you step in, setting the tone immediately. Up front, the dashboard sweeps wide with a 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster that's fully customizable. You can flip it to track telemetry showing forces, lap times, and boost pressure in real time, or keep it simple with classic gauges for cruising. Dead center is the 13.2-inch touchscreen infotainment beast, running Ford's latest SYNC system with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates that keep navigation crisp and Spotify blasting without a hitch. Climate controls are physical knobs below, tactile and quick while the heads-up display projects speed and nav right onto the windshield, so your eyes stay on the road or the horizon line during a drift. Steering wheel's a flat-bottomed, leather-wrapped gem with carbon fiber. Accents and paddle shifters if you opt for the auto. Plus drive mode buttons thumb accessible for instant switches between normal, sport, track, or even a new drag strip mode that preps the launch control. The center console is minimalist but loaded wireless charging pad. USB-C ports everywhere, and a handy cubby for your phone that doubles as a dampener for road vibes. Rear seats? Yeah, they're there for a show, mostly tight for adults, but perfect for weekend bags or a co-pilot's gear, with 60/40ths folding for extra cargo if you need to haul helmets. Safety tech is on point too. Adaptive cruise with lane centering, blind spot monitoring that vibrates the wheel, and a 360-degree camera system that's a lifesaver in tight parking lots. Materials feel premium, no cheap plastics here. It's all soft-touch surfaces with metallic accents that catch the light just right. Ambient lighting strips run the dash in customizable colors, syncing to the revs for that immersive vibe. Overall, it's a driver's den, focused, tech-savvy, and built to make every mile feel epic, whether you're solo blasting tunes or sharing the rush with a passenger. But let's get to what really sets the Cobra R apart, the performance that turns specs into soul-shaking reality. Under the hood, it's a supercharged 5.2-liter V8 that's been hand-tuned by SVT, pumping out north of 800 horsepower and a torque tsunami around 650 pound-feet, all routed through either a slick shifting 6-speed manual with rev matching or a 10-speed automatic that's lightning quick on upshifts. Fire it up, and that Eaton supercharger whine builds like a jet, spooling 0 to 60 vanishes in about 3.4 seconds flat, quarter mile in the low 11s, and top speed electronically limited to 200 plus mph, but on a track it'll feel limitless. The suspension's a fully adaptive Magnaride setup with adjustable dampers that read the road like Braille, firming up for apex carving precision or softening for pothole dodging commutes. Brakes are Brembo 6-piston monsters up front with 15.5-inch rotors that haul this 3,850-pound beast down from speed with zero fade, even after repeated hot laps. Torque vectoring rear diff and optional all-wheel drive. Yeah, Ford's experimenting here for rain-slicked tracks mean it rotates on a dime, with stability control that's tunable from nanny to none. Fuel economy? Forget it, this is 12 mpg city, 18 highway on premium, but who cares when every throttle stab feels like summoning demons? It's not just fast, it's communicative, with steering that's weighted just right and a chassis that bonds you to the tarmac. Early dyno tests show it outpunching the last gen's 720 horses, shedding 50 pounds overall for sharper responses. Whether you're drag stripping, autocrossing, or just merging onto the freeway with authority, this Cobra R delivers that raw, unfiltered Mustang DNA amplified to 11 pure adrenaline in a bottle. Of course, all this glory comes at a price, and let's talk value because the Cobra R isn't playing in the budget league. Base MSRP kicks off around $90,000, which might make your wallet flinch at first glance. But stack it against rivals like the Chevy Camaro ZL1 or Dodge Challenger Hellcat Redeye, and it holds its own, especially with that limited run of under 1,000 units, making it an instant collector's item. Add-ons like the